Today on the Automated Realtor, money buys time. Lawyers, accountants, and freelancers know to the penny what an hour of their professional labor costs. Most of these same people, I'd wager, don't have a similar figure at the ready for their personal time. Why not? There's a strong case for estimating the value of our non-working hours, treating them like any other financial planning input. Failing to do so makes it harder to make rational choices about the costs and benefits of, say, an Uber versus the bus, delivery versus home cooked, or even whether to hire a personal assistant. Well, these sounds like champagne problems, and they are, but they come up more often at times like this when the labor market is still showing signs of unexpected strength and the busy quarter of most businesses are in full swing. Failing to address them can leave time poor professionals, especially real estate agents, feeling worse than they should, especially given how much they make and how hard they work. Tackling them can help the chronically busy feel, well, more fulfilled in their jobs, at ease in their personal lives, more equal in their relationships, and happier overall. People don't usually stop to think about it, but implicitly, we all have a value that we place on our time. The question is, how conscious are you of that value? Buying back your time is like any other regular expense and can be and should be included in your budget. If you have savings of, say, $4,000 per month and you spend $400 buying back several hours every week, that would be a great deal for you. The key is using the extra time in a way that will help you and is in line with your values. Breaking your time and tasks into four quadrants will help. For example, things you don't like doing and are bad at, things you don't like doing but are good at, things you like doing but are bad at, and things you like doing and are great at. Money to me always meant having more pleasure and being able to buy stuff. Having money meant less stress and the gift of options. Money could buy me a relaxing holiday, a better car, a fancier house. These money fantasies were nice until I actually got the money. By thinking about money, well, it changed things. It changed what I truly needed to sustain myself. And that's when it hit me like a sledgehammer. The benefit of having money is that it allows you to buy back your time. Money buys you time above everything else. When I think about money, the first thing that pops into my head is time. Having the time to write or to read or to be in the studio or to be with your family feels better than any other purchase one can make. I always thought work was about making money. Now I see work as a means of buying time and spending it on the things that matter most to me. This small shift in thinking makes me earn money and spend it differently. Let me give you an example. Buying a $135,000 car equals approximately 3 months worth of living expenses and extra cash from me. Do I buy a giant chunk of metal that brings me joy? No. Or do I buy a year's worth of time to not have to work so much? Perhaps do some writing, write a book, see my family. This is how I think about money. Every physical item I buy takes time away that I could have used for more meaningful things. Buying stuff means having to always invest my time in work rather than living the lifestyle by design. Let's talk about using money to create more money that then buys you more time. There are four actions that you can take when it comes to money. First, earning. You can attempt to buy more money by earning more. In other words, finding more ways to add value, or even simpler ways of thinking about it is to find more ways to be of extra value to your clients, to do the things they're not expecting that they will gladly pay for. This is a big way to think. Secondly, spending. When you earn more money, you can spend it. This area will be a major factor as to whether you get to trade money to buy back time. If you spend recklessly when you earn money, then you have to keep going back and producing more time to create more money. And so this can become a vicious cycle. 3. Saving. When you earn money, you can save it so that you can use it when you need more time or want to step away from income producing activities. But if you also spend money recklessly and don't use the money you save to invest, you'll be held back from the beautiful idea of trading your money to buy back time. And lastly, investing. Buying back time using money comes down to changing how you view both realities. The quickest way to buy back more time is to invest your money so that it creates more money, thus giving you more time that you can purchase. Well, what has been critical to me over the past few years has not just been earning more money, or spending less, or even saving money. It's been using money to invest in real assets that in turn spin more money. Let's talk about the biggest asset to invest in. This one sounds so corny, but it's true. Invest in yourself. I use money to complete courses, go to events and conferences, to always be learning. I use money to work with a mentor because they're going to take me places I could not go myself. To buy back time, you need to invest in yourself, which allows you to see all the ugly parts and harsh truths that you've been avoiding and to put them to good use. The person you develop into by investing in yourself has the capacity to earn more money than you could imagine, spend less money on certain items, save and invest more money than you ever imagined you could, and work out through this process what the best use of time of money can be for you. In summary, thinking about what money really is will bring about the argument of time versus money. If you can see what money is and be able to relate it back to your life and why you are here, an extraordinary shift in your thinking will occur. Will you become obsessed with the question, how do I buy more time? Every purchase you make will become an equation of time given up, instead of an equation that focuses on fulfilling desires or impressing other people. You will use money to buy time, to spend that time on whatever brings you joy. Just be deliberate.